Now, downtown Idaho Falls is showing off its spooky side just in time for Halloween. This is a part of my ghost-seeking trip into the historic Colonial Theater. It's haunted. I'll prove it.
We were quite a hub of industry back in the day, and one of those industries were brothels. And so it would make sense that if you maybe came to town to see a show, you maybe sought out a little company as well. And so one of our buildings here next to the Colonial is a former brothel. And so some of those ladies we think still hang out here with us.
So what kind of sensation do you get?
You know, it's that breath on your neck around. I have been here when a light was off and it has now been on again.
Sounds like we need to take a tour.
Yeah, you're on your own with that.
I wasn't about to do this alone, so I enlisted the help of the Gem State psychic,
Growing up here,
Liz Rivera.
it seems like such a quiet, you know, nobody does anything wrong, or there was never anything bad. And then they started explaining some of the history, and you find out more, and it's like, that makes so much sense why downtown is so haunted.
And then Liz felt her presence.
There's somebody behind me. I haven't turned around to check it out, but there is somebody.
Someone
up here.
behind you right now.
Yeah. There's always signs.
Is there a
I mean,
way
if
for
people-
her to tell us that she's here? Did I hear singing?
I did for a second, but then it was gone. It was pretty quick. Oh, she has a green dress on. I'm just saying. But this is her escape. She gets to come and watch. Yeah, she's just very definitely attracted to the excitement.
Well, I'm a pretty exciting guy.
I didn't know if she meant you necessarily.
No, I'm not her type. I'm not her type. So we're going to go to the projection room, which is where they showed all the movies here.
Oh,
They got warm all of a sudden. And this is the projection room.
this guy was his choice. You know, like somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it right. Nobody should ever be afraid of him. Unless you're messing around, then maybe he might get a little after you, but
So Liz is walking ahead of me, and we're going to walk into the basement of the Colonial Theater. It's technically backstage, so this is not an area seen by many, especially if you're one of the audience members. So this is private for some of our friends that are visiting. All right, so, okay, these are old chairs.
Looks like it's various audience members. It doesn't work.
Shh.
I saw somebody move behind you. Like over past the drums, like between the white beam.
You saw somebody move.
And just a shadow went past. No, when we were in there, I saw him come this way, which would have probably been impossible. I mean, if he was a real person.
That was weird. I was standing in the doorway over there, and it's just like this tingling, paralyzing feeling.
I was getting tingle on my head.
Okay, yeah. I almost got like thumped in the back of the head, and my arms are still just tingling right now.
You're standing over by the door, and I was looking at you. There's kind of like a aura kind of around you.
Let's get out of here.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Liz normally hosts the historic haunted tour in downtown Idaho Falls through the museum, but because of COVID, they're not doing that this year.
Right.
So she was gracious enough to come, and there were so many ghosts that I couldn't fit them all into the story.
Wow.
The upstairs of the Arts Council is a former brothel.
Okay.
And
Wow.
the artist theaters, the artist rooms, you know, where each person can rent space, each one of those is a former bedroom. And the minute we walked in, Liz lit up, and you could feel the presence of something. And something did touch me on the back of the head, and I couldn't move for about 30 seconds. It was quite weird.
Was he wearing like a Metallica shirt and kind of plump? And because I think that might be one of our
Holding a
photogs.
camera?
Holding a camera.
You know, you joke,
Okay.
but I'm serious.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that was really well done.
Don't try to change gears now. You're going to be haunted.
I did hear, I did hear some heavy breathing though in
That's
that
just me.
package.
I'm out of shape.
It was out.
Yeah.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was.
That's that deal. It was late in the day
I heard
too.
it was-
But seriously, go visit Liz on Facebook.
Okay.
And
Oh, she's on
always,
Facebook, okay.
she is the psychic, the Gem State medium, and of course we thank the Arts Council for letting us go
Mm-hmm.
and look around. And they'll be the first to admit they've heard stories. So
Wow.
it's a beautiful facility. Obviously, it's over 100 years old, so
Right.
there's a lot of history there. And that was a place for the wealthy to go and be entertained back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. So that's where all the working ladies went to find the cash.
Okay.
It's pretty cool that they took you
was
down
neat.
to spots that most of us don't get the opportunity to see. So
I
that
won't
was
be
pretty
going
cool.
back. No,
Yeah.
we won't do that.
Maybe you
again.
could take Todd Coons with you next time. I'm sure he remembers it. From
And
back
turn
in-
on the light
from
when you
back in
go into
day.
the basement. That might help.
Bring your own.
The
flash.
lights went out. I'm telling you. You guys don't believe me.
Is that because our photog brushed up against the light switch on
Okay,
accident?
you guys joke, but
It's okay.
you guys just fine. That's fine. That's fine.